Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Brian Artis, and this is the Dr. Artis Show. And I don't know if you've heard a rumor, but in 2022, there was a documentary that was seen by millions all around the world called Watch the Water. Now, fast forward to Donald Trump's in office for the second time here in 2025. RFK Jr.'s sitting at the top of the HHS, Health and Human Services Department. And there are tons of cities and municipalities and city councils that are actually banning fluoride being added to our water. This entire presentation is to show you what our government, even the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency of the United States government, what they publish on their website are illnesses known to be caused by contaminants and bugs found in our water supply here in the United States. And this information directly applies to everybody in every other country. And you're going to be shocked. Now, before I even dive into this, as I review these research studies and these PowerPoint presentations that we put together here at the Dr. Artis Show, I just want you to know something. You are going to be told 100% of the time, you're going to be told to fill out an intake form whenever you go see your specialist for your symptoms or your illness. So you're going to go to your medical doctor. They're going to have an intake form. And on that form, they're going to ask you about neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and MS. They want to know, do you have a family history of this? Then they want to know, do you have a family history of strokes, heart attacks, blood clots? Do you have a family history of autoimmune diseases? And they are going to blame everything they diagnose you with, cancer included, on your genetics. Keep that in mind. Every medical doctor is going to blame it on your genetics like there's nothing on earth that actually could cause your illnesses other than what you inherited from your parents. But watch what the government publishes about what can happen to you just by the known poisons, chemicals, and bugs like bacteria, virus, fungus, and parasites that are in your water supply in America. Let's dive in. This is what you need to know about water. So is your water killing you? And what are you going to do about it? Some of the simple antidotes I use in my home every day with my wife and 5 kids, and what I would recommend to you at home to keep your family safe. The only thing we pay our governments around the world to supply our homes, the majority of us, is water. And in that water are tons of poisons that contribute, as you're about to learn from the EPA, to your everyday life experience, including symptoms, illness, and diagnoses. Here we go. Scan this QR code if you want to stay abreast of when we've got a new presentation coming out. We only do one new show every week. We do some intermittent special editions. Something hot in the media I want to bring a specialist on for an interview, and then I want to get that to you. Sometimes we'll make you alert and aware of those through an email. That's what this QR code is for. Put your email in when you scan the QR code, and you'll be notified of our free podcast, our special presentations, and where you can access all of our PDFs of our PowerPoints at the resources tab at the Dr. Artis Show. If you watch this, see anything beneficial that you want to share with others or download yourself, go to the resources tab at the Dr. Artis Show, download the PowerPoint for free titled, Is Your Water Killing You? All right. This is from the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency of the United States of America. And you can see the web address at the bottom of the screen, epa.gov, report-environment/drinking water. Here's the drinking water article. What are the trends in the quality of drinking water and their effects on human health is what they want to know. All right, look at the bottom. The importance of drinking water. The average American consumes 1 to 2 liters of drinking water per day. Virtually all drinking water in the United States comes from fresh surface waters and groundwater aquifers. Oh yeah? Well then how did all this crap end up in there they're about to tell you? All right, so here we go. If drinking water contains unsafe levels of contaminants, it can cause health effects such as gastrointestinal illnesses like ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, celiac, IBS. It can create nervous system effects, Parkinson's, MS, Alzheimer's, dementia, or reproductive effects. Just so you know, contaminants in water will not make you more reproductive. So the reproductive effects they're mentioning here are you won't be able to reproduce. So you're going to be infertile. This is the reaction to stuff in water. And chronic diseases such as, oh, wait, hold up a minute. You know, every diagnosis is blamed on genetics. But you just read here that contaminants in your drinking water, United States citizens, can cause you to develop cancer. Therefore, all our government knows are not caused by genetics. They can be caused by poisons in your water supply. So let's look at some of the health effects of chemicals in our water supply in America and around the world. And what are some of the health effects in humans from these chemicals? Chemical exposure, per our EPA.gov, chemical exposure through drinking water can lead to a variety of short and long-term health effects. Exposure to high doses of chemicals can lead to skin discoloration. Hold up, push, pause. Do you know anybody who has vitiligo, where their skin has blotches of white or losing their pigment, usually on their hands and feet? That's where it starts, or on the face or scalp. Did you know that chemicals in our water supply are known to cause vitiligo? Did your dermatologist or autoimmune specialist tell you that? Did they discuss that with you? Did they tell you to get a home filter or listen to the Healing for the Ages team and get their home brewed holy water document of how to produce clean, distilled, filtered water that won't have these chemicals in it? Okay, so now you're learning exposure to high doses of chemicals in water in America can lead to skin discoloration, vitiligo included, or more severe problems such as nervous system, Parkinson's, MS, neuropathy, Alzheimer's, or organ damage. Oh, kidney failure, liver failure, heart failure, spleen failure, brain failure, and development or reproductive effects. Wait a minute. Remember, these chemicals are not going to make you more fertile. If you're looking at the term reproductive effects, you're either more fertile or less fertile. No one becomes more fertile because of toxic chemicals in their water. That means infertility, miscarriages, stillbirths are reproductive effects of chemicals in your water. I wonder how many IVF clinics around the world, by the way, in vitro fertilization clinics making $100,000 per time they try to make you pregnant and you fail 80% of the time. I wonder how many of them talk to you or their patients about making sure they're drinking clean water without chemicals in them that the EPA in America knows causes infertility rates to skyrocket. Now, look at this next statement. Exposure to lower doses over longer periods of time can lead to chronic, long-term conditions such as cancer. Notice it doesn't say anything about people that carry genetics, a genetic predisposition to develop cancer. They're more likely to get cancer ingesting these things in their water. No. Just the chemicals by themselves, when you drink it, if they're in your water, can cause you to have cancer. But none of you are going to be told that by your oncologist. Zero. The effects of some drinking water contaminants are not well understood. Yeah, because they're not looking. All right, so here we go. What are the health effects of consuming water in America that have disease-causing microbes? Oh, I thought all of it had chlorine in it to kill all these things. Okay, listen. This is what the EPA is telling you. Most life-threatening waterborne diseases caused by microbes such as typhoid fever or cholera are rare in the United States today. This whole article is just about people in the United States. Pay attention to the next statement. They're only talking about the United States today. The very next statement. The more common illnesses caused by viruses, bacteria, and parasite can result in stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea, headache, fever, and kidney failure in the United States. Now, let's back up and go back to that sentence again. The more common illnesses in the United States caused by ingesting water that contain viruses, bacteria, and parasites are more common in America to cause illnesses. I just need to remind you all, your medical doctors are told in med school, 100% of them, that parasites don't exist in America. Yet the EPA says the more common illnesses caused by viruses, bacteria, and parasites in water in America can result in stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and kidney failure. Infectious diseases such as hepatitis can also occur. Did you know that hepatitis, all of them, hepatitis A, B, C, can be contracted from your water? Okay, let's stick with hepatitis B, by the way. You're told that hepatitis B can only be contracted by multiple sex partners with unprotected sex. And then number 2, sharing of drug needles, sharing the same needles with each other using drugs.